I'm Miguel Castaneda, ex-Marine Sergeant, founder of the Honor System.VIP, here to, as promised and pledged, donate to orphanages and battered women's and children's centers. Okay. For now, I'm celebrating my first sale since beginning this website about a week ago, and working on it. With these books I've been working on for 4 years, and different websites and different avenues of marketing and things of that nature. And I've spent quite a bit trying to get this business off the ground. And I've made a few sales, friends and family in the past, and I've donated to St. Jude's, but a lot of that money sometimes goes to the CEO, things of that nature. So I try to send to orphanages or battered women's and children's centers or other shelters and things like that, where your dollar goes further. Your money goes where it's supposed to go. It goes towards education, or it goes towards kids meals and stuff like that, who lost their parents, orphans, and foster kids. And so I tried to target the people that need it the most in America. I know there's a lot of people, homeless people, mentally ill people, drug addicts, and things like that. They need to get help, and that's where I'll implement recovery coaching and life coaching. Okay. And also, as an intervention professional, speaking about getting them sent to detox and rehab and stuff. But for now, this is BoysvilleTexas.org. Okay. And it is a child shelter that helps, from cradle to college, takes care of kids for so many days. Right here, emergency shelter, residential care, independent living, foster care, parent, family education program, MIDS program, and all that. So it helps, with teen mothers, with pregnant women, young pregnant women, community and tools to be a successful parent, things like that. So there's orphanages and shelters like this across America. This is one close to where I live, so I'll start with my city and then branch out as hopefully my site becomes popularized. Hopefully it does, because the pay it forward has gone viral. The pay it forward concept, and people pay it forward. This is me paying it forward right now and doing the honorable thing, the honor system, going by that. So I made my first sale. Someone bought an ebook for $12. Obviously, there's part of that goes to commission, for depending on if it was an affiliate or just an organic traffic and stuff like that. But so there's that. There's taxes. There's the platforms that I utilize. There's a fee. However, I'm gonna donate more than just what I receive. So like royalty, I might get $4, something like that, and maybe $4 and some change. But I'm gonna donate the minimum for this orphanage, which you could donate any amount you want. But for me, as I have to expand and find success and become more sustainable, and help others. Here's the donate button. And as hopefully I gain traction and momentum, I'll be able to donate higher amounts. Like, obviously, anyone should have the same blueprint, right? There's a guy named Tom's Shoes, right? And he sells shoes, and then he gives a free pair to those in other countries that need a pair of shoes that are in third world countries. And his shoes are a little expensive, so people buy it just because he helps other kids in other countries. This is a little bit of the same blueprint, doing the philanthropic thing, and people might just believe in the cause. So whether or not people actually buy my book because they want to learn from my history, or they want to learn from my experiences about the legal system or psych wards or supermax or jails or anything like that, how to navigate the legal system and justice and judicial system and all that, how to avoid being experimented on or abused by doctors through medical malpractice, or staff, what to do, like calling clients' rights, getting with disability rights, getting with lawyers, talking to the doctors, doing the best you can to, avoid difficulties and dilemmas and malpractice situations like that. Okay. Um, and other things you can do are, just advocate with your friends and family, network, talk to the doctors, and just be on your best behavior. Hopefully, that's one of the best advice I could give. Uh, and that prevents attention from the doctors. So that's my experience. So back to how to help different organizations. Anyone should follow a blueprint like this. Anyone who's successful business, I believe Elon Musk donates. He does philanthropic things. Mark Zuckerberg probably does some long-term type of, philanthropic things, and anyone who finds success should help others. Bill Gates does a lot with philanthropy about, education and helping spread education and opportunity for, any individual across the world with internet connection. So he has online platforms, online programs. So here, 276 children served, 337 average length of stay for days. So, it's a center I guess it's temporary, and I'm going to call them as well. But for now, I'm just going to donate. I've looked it up, done some research. A Texas home for boys and girls, 143.58 cost to care for one child per day. So what I'm doing might just pay for a meal, a few meals, a couple of meals, something like that. The goal obviously is to get 1 million sales, right? An ebook, it can help. Any of my financial ebooks or, the vigilante justice ebooks or religious ebook, that one's spiritually therapeutic. My autobiography is just a learning experience of how the military operates, how we conducted, our operations, missions, how, there's photos and, information about, it's not too graphic and some things are classified, but there are some things that are just, popular, like well known, things that are open source, things that are public information, things that you could talk about. If you think of the American Sniper with Chris Kyle, he talks about a lot of his stuff. There's a movie about it, so they're pretty graphic. And what happened with his missions, what he accomplished, and things of that nature, right? So obviously his mission as a soldier was to eliminate, threats and to his fellow soldiers, right? Threats to his troops, threats to America, stuff like that. So there's supposed to be like police out there. The locals do have rights. The locals have rights. You're not just supposed to, abuse or target just anyone, right? It has to be someone who's a danger. The threats, the gangs out there, the terrorists, they're basically like a gang, right? So the gangs, they terrorize the locals too. They terrorize the army out there, right? So we operate with, a military from other countries to control the terrorists and gangs out there to protect the locals as well, protect the locals and kids. And there are a lot of stories where bad things do happen, but when I was out there, we tried to do the most honorable thing, which is, just protecting the locals and trying to go after the bad guys, right? The gangs, the terrorists, stuff like that. So, and that's a simple overview, right? It's pretty complex, complicated, and there's certain things that we have to set up reconnaissance and things like that, and just gather information, intelligence, and provide overwatch, just provide security, just be there. Maybe sometimes a show of force, right? And sometimes things don't happen because we're just our presence, right? It's just a show of force, right? So I'm sure we prevented a lot of things and also helped the locals and the innocents while we were there. Okay, when we withdrew, I'm not too politically, informed on everything that happened, but while we were there, our squad, our team, and our platoon tried to do the best we can. Our battalion, right? Our battalion tried to do the best we can. So, you can find more about that in my book. And I know I went off on a little rant right there, but this is my just my background. Okay, so also, I'm gonna fill this out. Obviously, since I'm putting sensitive information, my credit card and stuff like that, I'm gonna pause the video, and then I'm going to show the receipt for this. So it will be a digital receipt for a donation made to this orphanage child center. So next, as my business progresses, hopefully, it will also be battered women's and children's centers. I know they need help. And it's pretty simple for me, right? I could contact them, try to partner with them, and also spread my message and about the honor system and things like that. But for now, this is a simple donate button. I'm going to donate $25, which is a lot more than I made. My sale was just $12 a day. I just got a percentage of that because of commission and fees and stuff like taxes and stuff like that. So I'm going to pay it forward and just pay a little bit more than what I received just from one sale, right? So imagine I get 1 million sales. 1 million sales. I mean, J.K. Rowling did it. Harry Potter did it. A lot of and that's just a child's book about witchcraft, and she's a multi-billionaire. Okay, so I just even if I get 10,000 or 100,000 sales, let's say 1 million sales, right? and I make $4 or $5 royalty, right? Depending, right, on if it's organic traffic or whatever. So let's say if I donate 25%, maybe even 50%, that's a couple $1 million, right? And I would obviously spread that across different shelters, different organizations, different charities and things like that. First off, I will start with orphanages and battered women's and children's centers, and obviously find places where it would make more impact, right? I know some places like the CEO gets paid a lot, where you donate sometimes and it doesn't go to the child who has cancer or whoever, but I would support like Salvation Army or Goodwill, or where they're trying to help people get jobs, or and benefit society, and do what I can to just benefit society and do the right thing. And right now, orphanages, battered women's children's centers, obviously, I believe they need it the most. Homeless people, they could go to homeless shelters, get 3 hots and a cot, but these people, if they have a future, they have a bright future. They just need opportunity. They need shelter, nourishment, and a place to grow, a place to flourish, a place to learn, a learning environment, and obviously adequate health and mental and physical health to go to school and be the best they can be, and be the most competent, right? Be mentally healthy, so they can just absorb as much information, become that doctor, that lawyer, whatever, right? So here, like I said, I'm going to pause the video, show the receipt, and this is the video for now. So thank you once again. I'm Don Miguel Castaneda, ex-Marine Sergeant. I hope you appreciate what I'm trying to do here and support the cause. Thank you. Don Castaneda here again, back, ex-Marine Sergeant, U.S. military, here as pledged as promised to represent and also follow through with my word, abide by and adhere to the code of honor and the honor system. All right, so as you'll see, just made the donation, which is more than, I just made one sale, one transaction, first sale since I started this website, and I pray and hope to get enough support to be able to help communities and society, not just here in San Antonio, Texas, but of course, this is my city, is where I'm going to start. And as I progress and gain momentum and traction, I'll branch out to other states, starting with the U.S. and maybe potentially other countries. We do have a lot of allies, a part of the United Nations and NATO and a lot of our ally countries, right? So a lot of places, they still have the same similar shelters and organizations set up for battered women and children, and also orphanages in other countries. So, obviously I will start here in America because this is our home, and this is our country. So as you'll see, thank you for your generous support. We have sent an email receipt to your email address. You made this gift in honor of the U.S. military. Your gift details, amount $25, $25. Payment method, okay. Date today, 10/6/2024. In honor of, skip that, but it's in the email. Company name, Cyber Blue Team Consulting LLC, right? I'm a cybersecurity analyst, specialist engineer, okay, and that's my background. So that company, I have another one. This is the one I'm using. And to the email, hello, Adon. Thank you so much for your gift. As you'll see, Boysville Incorporated. Here's the email. Thank you so much for your gift. Your support allows us to work with each child individually to heal their broken hearts while improving their academic and social development. Most importantly, we give them a family for as long as they need us. On behalf of our entire organization, thank you for being a part of our family. Sincerely, Paula Tucker, LMSW, CEO. You've made this gift in honor of U.S. military. Your gift details $25, credit card, date 10/6/2024, in honor of Cyber Blue Team Consulting LLC. Founded in 1943, Boysville is a nationally accredited home for children based in Converse, Texas, and Boysville is a 501c3 tax-exempt charitable organization, okay? It's a federal tax ID right there. All right. So that's all for now, and obviously, as I mentioned, I want to become prominent enough in my area to help also, drug addicts, people who are addicted, who are at high risk of overdosing on fentanyl due to the addictive nature and the potency, and due to the psychological manipulation that can be in control of and manipulated by their drug dealers. Always calling them, hey, what's going on? Where you at? Where you at? I need to talk to you. Hey, come here, meet me here. Hey, I got some stuff for you. Come and get it. But whatever they say stuff crazy like that, and there's the drug addict, they just don't know what else to do, what else there is in life. They're just so addictive. We have that addictive personality. They need help. They need an intervention, right? I'm trying to make videos on having the family, the most supportive people in that family of the addict, right? The brother, the sister, the mom, the dad, the uncle, the stepdad, whoever it is. They need to, even the kids sometimes, they need to intervene and tell them, they need help. They need new habits. They need to get healthy. They need their vitamins. They need to exercise because these are habits, and it takes a while to build new habits to rewire the brain. But that's an extreme special niche or special I don't want to say market, but area and critical field where there are 100,000 deaths a year from fentanyl overdose and drug overdose. Okay, at least 100,000 a year right now, and the fentanyl crisis is still an epidemic. It's still a crisis. People are still being subjected to being poisoned by that, right? By the drug trade, by drug dealers, by the cartels. And so, this is my site is also doing the honorable thing. Is if you're a drug addict and you have to do the abide by the code of honor, right? It's not honorable to be inebriated, intoxicated, to not be able to defend your family, not be able to protect your loved ones, not be able to drive straight, get in a car accident, or not be able to, get that good job, high paying job, and support your family or kids, or be there and start and have a future, right? And have a healthy future after everything your family's gone through to support you, and for you to just throw your life away, right? That doesn't make sense. So, and that's what you're doing. If anyone's doing drugs, they're throwing their life away. They're throwing their health away. I don't even smoke cigarettes because that it messes up your arteries, your heart, high blood pressure, and all that poison. I mean, smoke. It's like inhaling an exhaust on a car. All those fumes and carbon monoxide and all that whatever's in there, rat poison and bleach and all that stuff because they got to bleach the paper. So yeah, I've smoked cigarettes in the past, but it took me a while to quit. It's not easy. So I'm speaking from a recovery perspective, and that's what it takes to become a decent, at least experienced life coach, recovery coach, and also intervention professional because I know what people are going through. I know it's not easy. I know sometimes there's a huge struggle, and you need that support. You need that, and you need to be strong yourself. You become the champion of your life. You need to become that protector and that defender, right? The only way to do that is to become as strong as possible, as smart as possible, and have as much faith as possible. And for me, religion helps too, right? Just having that faith in a higher power or God or whatever it is, right? So, and having the belief that someone's watching over you, your guardian angel, and they want you to do right, your family wants you to do right. And, you also have to play your part and protect your family, okay? Do the right thing, the honorable thing. So, as I said, I hope this message is helpful. I hope you learned something, and I will make more courses and try to, give more education on how to, avoid traps, how to recover, stay sober, stay competent, through any struggle or potential relapse and things like that. I'm going to AA meetings, okay? That's where I'm going to network. That's where I talk to people. That's where I'm going to pass out my card. That's how I'm going to get people to, understand where I'm coming from, hear my story, and also learn from them. And maybe we can help each other, right? And we're there to support each other. Some people have been clean for 10 years. Sometimes they still relapse, but some people have been clean for 15, 20 years, maybe just a few years. It takes a while to get that chip, that 10-year chip, sobriety chip, okay? And if you get it, you earned it, and that's what you start with. Support, speak your heart, speak your mind, speak your story, and from your experiences, and we'll learn from each other. All right, and get out there on my site. There's 80 to 85 jobs you can get without a college degree. That's free information. There's a lot of opportunity out there. So you can do. There's a lot of opportunity. Anyone can do anything within reason, benevolence, with a good heart and a good mind. Okay. And I hope the best for everyone. I pray the best for everyone. And I hope this message is helpful. So thank you, and I hope we all do the honorable thing together, make a difference in society, and support one another and those who need it the most. Okay, once again, my name is Don Miguel Castaneda, ex-Marine Sergeant, Semper Fi, and take care. Goodbye.